Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. I'm here with your daily reading for December 2nd, 2019. This is a general reading. This may or may not resonate with you, so do keep that in mind. And just going to get overall energies for the day. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I am going to see what general overview energy is at work right now. This is the Good Tarot. I'm using it as an oracle today. I see some people shuffling this, and I would love to know how they do it. Because, you know, I can't get this deck to shuffle for me for nothing. I have to split it in half. I guess I've got weak hands. I cannot get the whole deck to shuffle. Maybe I just need to work with it a little bit. What general message do you have for us for this day for December 2nd, please? We actually got 3 cards that came out. So we're going to see what they are. Okay. We have 2 7s. So this is about an 8 of water. Somebody is walking away from a situation. Somebody's standing their ground. This is about standing your ground and walking away from something that you may have put a lot of work and a lot of energy into it, but it is showing here that after having taken a stand, that there's something that just has no growth anymore, or something that is very frustrating. Okay, somebody's really thinking about things and thinking about their situation, that they're always on the defensive, always having to defend themselves. And I think somebody's taking a stand, and 8 of water, I'm sorry, 3 of water, that's 3 of water, I'm sorry, is dealing with a friendship, dealing with a group of people. This could be a social event. This could be a group of friends. I'm feeling like maybe even a friends with benefits, just saying. That's just the energy that I'm picking up on. And somebody may be in a situation that involves friends with benefits, and it's not going the way that you want it to go. I think it's somebody may be in the process of trying to take a stand. Okay? It's standing up for their own beliefs, however that resonates with you. But there's definitely a situation that is a social situation that involves a friendship. Okay. We're going to get some other insights. Or somebody might be people might be coming up against you because of a friendship, because of a connection. Maybe it's a connection that other people do not agree with. But it's something that you're putting work in and you're being patient about. And you might be taking a stand against other people, defending a relationship or defending a friendship. Okay, so it could go a couple different ways. But we're going to see what the main reading comes up with. What do we have? Okay, we have the Princess of Discs, interference. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Princess of Discs. This might even involve children. But I feel like that there is something very stable, very solid in your life, but there's interference from outer influences. Yeah, this is confirming with the feeling that I'm feeling here. I feel like there might be some outer influences interfering, okay, with a friendship, okay? There could be even somebody in that group of friends of yours who does not act with integrity, who there might be even some ego involved here, but somebody does not act with integrity. Somebody is very self-serving and looking out for their own interest. I'm feeling like there could even be some jealousy involved here. Queen of Discs, this could be a mother that's involved. This is mother energy. Could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is somebody who's very nurturing, who's very protective. She gives birth and nourishes things. She's a good manager. She's good with her money. She's very secure. But also she could have a jealous side to her. But this is somebody, I feel like protective mode. The Chariot, that is victory, that is also control. Okay? So there's, the way I would read this would be is that there, I think, way this feels, you may have received an offer that may not look up and up, that it may seem off a little bit, but I think that there is a woman involved here who's very overprotective. She might be trying to interfere with a friendship. Your friendship might even be with an earth sign, because we have an earth sign here. This is somebody very young. They're also a messenger. There might be text messages or something like that going on. In social media, possibly. But there's definitely a feminine energy. I'm not saying that this is a woman. It can be a man that has a feminine energy about them. But this is a feminine type energy. That could either be interfering or causing you to feel trapped. But there's definitely something under the surface. There's definitely something going on here that does not feel right. This queen here might even be sensing it. But I definitely feel like somebody's being overprotective. And it's putting someone else on the defensive. And there is an issue about control. Like I said, this is a general read. It can resonate in any manner. We're going to get some clarifications. I'm trying to figure out why half of my cards are in the wrong direction. Facing upright. Or facing, when I'm shuffling, I'm seeing that there's cards that should be face down instead of face up. I think I shuffled wrong. Okay. That's better. Okay. Why is this? I want to know about, clarify the Five of Swords, please. We got the Page of Wands. It was coming out in reverse upright. It's good news. upside down, it is bad news. So there's definitely some unwanted news that is coming along that it feels like somebody feels defeated. Somebody feels like, ooh, we've got the defensive and we got the Three of Swords here. So somebody definitely received some news that was heartbreaking, and somebody's being very defensive, very standoffish. Okay, somebody's tired of the fight, and I feel like it's this queen here. I definitely feel like this is involving a child. What's the queen? Yep, the Queen of Swords. She feels like she's carrying a heavy load. She's very burdened, very worried. She's worried about the stability of her family. Things being turned upside down. So I definitely feel like that there is a connection in a group of friends with a child that a mother is very concerned about. This is one of those unique readings that don't come up very often. It's usually romance. But this, I feel like this is a mother who has issues with a child who's very concerned about their group of friends who they're hanging out with. Okay? That there is some kind of interference. I think she is trying to interfere with it as a preventative measure. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? Or Eight of Swords, why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here? It's about balance. And we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. That something does not sound right. Something unstable. And this is somebody trying to make decisions. Okay? And I feel like one person has a blindfold on. The other person sees things, what's going on, and is trying to juggle things, juggling communications, trying to help make a decision. Somebody's blinded of the situation. They don't see the entrapment that they're getting themselves into. We have the Seven of Wands here. Came up reverse, so somebody's maybe overly defensive. We have the Hierophant, the head of the household. School. Aha! I am seeing a situation here that is very heartbreaking to a set of parents. I feel like the parents may not be together per se, but they're on the same page concerning a child, okay? I feel like the child might be suffering right now. I feel like there's like emotional turmoil, and it's very heartbreaking because I feel like this child is finding themselves in a group of friends that may not be healthy. And the child cannot see the forest through the trees. They're young and naive. And I feel like there is a stalemate between the relationship between the child and the parents. I feel like, and for some of you, you might be dealing with an Aries. We have Aries here. We have Cancer here. We have Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel very strong here that these are either the two parents or the mother's taking on the emperor role and laying down the law. Okay? I feel like it's causing an upset in the family. I feel like I feel like homework, schoolwork is suffering, but the child can't see it. Of course, they're young. And I'm feeling young adult. I'm not feeling, okay, we got pages here. Pages are children. Pages are messengers also. And pages are, I feel like maybe not, they're not exactly college. I'm feeling teenagers. I feel like somebody's dealing with a situation with a teenager. And I feel like this teenager's becoming rebellious. And somebody doesn't know what to do. It feels like it's a no-win situation. The teenager is involved with some people that are shady. Okay? And I feel like somebody needs to ring in the control. Heartbreak. I feel tough love. Okay. Let me see. What advice do you have for this parent dealing with this teenager? I definitely feel like this is not a romantic relationship. This is a child parent. Okay. The advice I'm getting here is, instead of concentrating on the losses, concentrating on the bad shit, you know, you need to start, I feel like you need to turn around, and there's still part of that child that you love still within that child. I feel like you need to switch your focus. This is about switching your focus off of what's going wrong and concentrating on the good. However, yeah, he's definitely overindulging, but I feel like praise for current accomplishments. I keep saying he. This might be a male child. Okay. Praise for their accomplishments. Okay. I get the sense that, yeah, we got the Chariot card again. Children. Six of Cups, definitely. This is definitely about children. Parent-child relationship. And I'm feeling like the child feels like innocence, cold. Okay. They are feeling like they're left out for whatever reason. I feel like maybe it's not the parents' fault, because you have to put food on the table. However, somebody feels robbed of their innocence. I feel like there's somebody here that is all about decision making, all about rules. We got another couple here. This is definitely two parents. It is not clear if these two parents live together or live separately. But I feel like they're both fighting the same battle. They're both fighting this teenager, okay? And it feels like they need to come together. They need to show. The child is looking for recognition. The child is looking for praise. And the child's in a position right now where they feel like they're constantly criticized, okay? They are of a child mentality. They are immature minds, okay? And with that said, that immature mind is very defensive and acting out. They're hanging out with a group of friends that are not healthy, that do not have his best interest in mind, have their own. They're self-serving. And yes, he's falling into a trap of unhealthy behaviors. Yes. But right now, at this stage, I feel like the child's not too far gone yet. The child is acting out for attention. The child's getting involved with shady friends, because these shady friends are giving this child the attention, the praise, good job, even if the child's doing something he shouldn't be doing, but he's getting the attention and the acceptance that this child is looking for. This child feels, for whatever reason, you have to kind of figure this out, how it relates to your situation with your child. But this child feels as though there's no acceptance. Feels like it's constant criticism. The child feels like that they can do nothing right. Okay? And I feel like this is a male child. I really do. So I'm going to start saying he. He feels like he cannot do anything right. He's not good enough. Nothing he does is good enough. So he's going down this other path. To stop it, instead of chastising him all the time and criticizing him over his group of friends, not saying that that needs to be dealt with, but I feel as though Spirit is telling me that he will make the conscious decision to cut ties. But you have to start building him up, lifting him up, acknowledging his accomplishments. He comes home with a B on a test result instead of an A. B's not terrible. Praise him for it. Because he worked hard for that B. I feel like this child also has an issue with making the grade. Okay? And I don't feel like it's I feel like it's frustrating. That maybe there is a focus issue. Okay? Take that however you will. But I feel like this boy has problems focusing, and it reflects in his grades. Okay? But when he brings home that B, be proud of that B. Okay? Don't be like, oh, it's nice you got a B, but you could have gotten an A because... No. Cut that shit out. And this is coming from Spirit, okay? This child needs some serious uplifting. When he brings home that B, be happy he got that B because he worked his ass off for it, to be perfectly honest, okay? But this is what I have today. This is like, I know usually it's like romantic or something like that, romantic relationships. Oh, letting go, walking away type shit. No, today's reading is about a child. A child that's struggling, a child that needs help, a child that needs support, a child that whose self-esteem is suffering, who needs lifted up. Self-esteem is what's caused him to go in through this shady group of friends, and before he gets too tangled up, now's the time to show him your love. Now's the time to show him your support. Okay, so I know this is an oddball reading, but this is what I have, and I will see you next time.